Hi everyone, welcome to Snap Vegan. We're eating on the cheap, doesn't have to kill you, and I'm having a fabulous hair day. Okay, today is episode 4 of our series 2018, and from the McDougall Quick and Easy Cookbook. We are on page 199, and we're doing the baked tofu loaf, and the ingredients are as follows. 1 pound of tofu. Now all I have is this 14 ounce, 16 ounces is a pound, y'all. So I'm just going to have to use that. So 1 pound of tofu, mashed, 1.5 cups of quick cook oatmeal, and I already have that in my bowl. 1/4 cup ketchup, 1/4 cup parsley flakes, 2 tablespoons of onion flakes, 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, several twists of freshly ground pepper. So you preheat your oven to 350 degrees and then combine all of the ingredients in a bowl and mix it well. Pack into a non-stick 9x5 loaf pan, bake for 30 minutes, let cool for 5 minutes before removing from the pan. And that says served with mashed potatoes and gravy. It says you can, the recipe hint is, you can make this loaf ahead of time and refrigerate it until ready to bake. Okay, so let's get our ingredients together that are listed here and not out yet, and let's get mixing. Okay, a little trick I want to share with you. It says use a 9x5 loaf pan, non-stick. But since we're not using oil, here's a little trick I use. I've got an old beat up loaf pan. And so what I do is I put parchment paper in the bottom of this, or I spread it out across it. Then I take this beat up one and I sit it in the middle of, because it goes all the way to the bottom of the loaf pan. And that way you'll know how much to cut. So then you cut around it, and then when you're ready to bake, it fits just perfect. Okay, that's like Grandma Engineering 101. Okay, so here's another thing. I don't have any onion flakes. So I'm using onion powder, and I don't have any garlic powder, so I'm going to use Mrs. Dash garlic and herb. Got to improvise, right? This should be okay. And then I've got the black pepper, I've got the parsley, and I've got the ketchup. So let me get my 1/4 cup ketchup out of here. Oh, I got to show you what I found on QVC, y'all. Look what I found on QVC. I've already used it, so I used it for the oats. Okay, so what is this, you say? Well, it's every measuring cup you ever need all in one thing. Look at that. Okay, so this side is 1/4 cup. Flip it over. That side is 1/2 cup. Flip it over. This side is 1 cup. Flip the lid. That side is 1/2 cup. And it comes with this, which is every measuring teaspoon you ever need, all in one thing. There's 1/8 of a cup, 1/8 of a teaspoon. This is half a teaspoon. This is a 1/4 teaspoon. This, flip it, 1 tablespoon. Oh, excuse me, 1 teaspoon, 1 tablespoon, half a tablespoon. Ain't that some stuff, y'all? Need about 2 of them. One for wet, one for dry. But, okay, so let's settle you down here, closer to me. Because I know that's where you want to be. Okay. We'll just walk you through it with me. Okay. Alright. 1 pound of tofu mashed. I still got to drain it, but it won't be long. Okay, so it says mashed. So I'm just going to crumble it all up in there because I don't know what they mean by mashed, except for squished. And that's what I'll do. Okay. Towel. Okay, 1/4 cup of ketchup. Cup of ketchup. Okay. Now we've got 1/4 cup of parsley flakes, which I already measured out. 2 tablespoons of onion flakes. So I'm going with 2 tablespoons of onion powder here. Let me find my tablespoon. Here's 1 tablespoon. Oh crap, it won't fit. Alright. Nice thing about this, is it's already ready and, oops, I got a clump. That's not good. Make sure it's nice and level. And 2. Isn't that cool? Isn't that very cool? Okay, and then a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. Well, since I don't have, where's my 1/2 teaspoon? Here's 1/2 teaspoon of my Mrs. Dash garlic and herb. So that's what I'll have to use in its place. Okay. Got some scraps here. Let's throw it in. Several twists of black pepper. You know, I don't have any fancy grinder bologna, so, you know, I like pepper anyway, so I'll just load it in there. Well, several shakes. How's that? Did I forget anything? Got the oatmeal, got the tofu, okay. Alright, it says combine all ingredients in a bowl and mix well. Okay, because there ain't nothing. My hands are clean. Let me get the book out of the way. Looks like I overspilled the parsley. So since my counters are clean, I'm not going to waste a daggone thing. Because this is just Kathy keeping it real. Okay, so here we go. I don't know what's holding this together, to tell you the truth. Oh, it must be the oatmeal. It's going to be the oatmeal. Now, I don't have quite as much tofu as they call for either, but it's only 2 ounces shy, but that's okay. Alright, so now it says pack it in a bowl and pack it in the okay, so let's pack it, y'all. I want to put some mushrooms in there, but I didn't. This seems awful dry in my hand. But we'll see. Mary McDougall knows what she's talking about, so I ain't going to argue with Okay, it says pack, pack, pack. So I'm packing. Make it nice and firm and everything. Looks like it's going to be a little crooked. Okay. Okay, I had to clean out my space, y'all. I don't like a messy space. So, this is what it looks like. Okay, and then I am heating up the oven. And matter of fact, I was supposed to be at 350, so I want to put this in the oven to make sure. Put the thermometer in. Make sure it's 350, because if it says 350, that's what it's supposed to be. Close my cabinet. And so I started not to do this recipe at all because I didn't have the ingredients. And the whole thing, the whole point of, you know, I guess it drives home another point I want to make about cookbooks. And that is that, you know, cookbooks are a template. And I wanted to feature one, you know, but every week from here. But, you know, going through here, I skipped a page from 65 to all the way to 199 before I found something that I had all the ingredients for. Sort of. Now, we're still in the use down what you have mode. And I like doing this series, but I'm not going to go out and buy something I don't need and I'm only going to use one time. I'm just not going to do it. So, that's that. Okay, I had the oven on 350 and it started going past 350, so I kicked it back just a notch because my oven isn't what it says it is. So I'm going to take this out, put the loaf in. And set the timer for 30 minutes. Okay, it is ready. The loaf is ready. The gravy is still doing its thing. That's what the loaf looks like when it's done. Thumbnail. And so it does smell good. So it says to let it rest for 5 minutes before anything. So that's what I'm going to do before I take it out of the loaf. And then just keep my eyeballs on this gravy over here. Which I only had a tiny bit more vegetable broth in the box, so what I went ahead and did is just added it and I'll cook it down. I'll just cook it down. So I was going to make mashed potatoes, but I don't want mashed potatoes. I just don't. I think I'll just go with the loaf and that tonight because I'm not really all that hungry. This should be enough. So let's wait for the 5 minutes to come back and let the loaf cool off. Okay, so I took the pan, I flipped it, and it's still nice and steamy. This has it's firm. Nice on the sides. Let me show you. Try to put some more light on the subject here. There we go. So, more, whoops, it's just sliding off here. So, that's what it looks like. It looks very nice, have to say. And then, it's actually warm enough now to where I can slice into it a little bit. Get my knife and a plate. I need this big old plate, but I'll use it. So we'll cut a piece here. That's what it looks like on the inside. Let's see if I can focus that better for you. There you go. Get another piece. It's not as, you know, when I think of loaf, I'm thinking something a lot higher than that. You know, taller, more something, more than this, but that's okay. So now we're going to pour the gravy over it. I'm going to taste it without the gravy first. That's pretty good. If it was, oh, that is good. If it was taller though, you use it for sandwiches. Hold on. It's taste test time, peeps. So it's good by itself. You know, it is dry. I mean, it's not like crumbly dry, but, you know, I didn't, like, completely squeeze out the tofu either. I love moisture in it. I imagine if you completely pressed it out, it would be too dry. So I got a little bit of gravy on this. Let's try it out. Good. Next time I'm not going to use mushrooms though. I'll just keep it onions and vegetable broth. But yeah. Okay, Mary McDougall. You win again. Let me just another little bite here. Okay. Baked tofu loaf, page 199. The recipe is in the description. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you can help a neighbor this week, please help a neighbor this week. And I want to thank you for subscribing to my channel. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm almost at 200. 200. Who'd have thought? Anyway, that's kind of nice. I appreciate it. So, share my channel with your friends. If you feel like you can help support the channel in any way, there's a few different ways you can do that below. PayPal right now is the preferred option. I have a little something pressing coming up, and every little bit of help. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I wish all the best and send my prayers to you and yours for a great week ahead. And that's all I've got for today, folks. Bye-bye.